Let's do a demonstration of the CRM 2011 Outlook client. You're now looking at the CRM 2011 client for Outlook within Outlook. You're probably more familiar with this screen here of your inbox. But if you'll notice, we've installed CRM Outlook client and it has given us some additional folders in our inbox that allow us to access CRM. In this particular configuration, I have configured two different organizations to have access from within Outlook. We'll work from the sales demo one. As we've seen before, the dashboards are a nice graphic addition to CRM. Now, beyond that, we want to talk about some of the additional functionality. But basically, the entire function that you can access from within the web client exists within the CRM Outlook client, but there's additional functionality that you can utilize. But before we move on to additional functionality, I want to draw your attention to how the integration of CRM actually takes place within Outlook. First of all, you'll notice that the ribbon is really focused on the entity that you happen to be in. So as I change from one entity to another, and it retrieves the pages, it also rebuilds a ribbon that is customized and affects the type of screen that I'm on. If we go all the way back to our inbox, you'll notice that there's some additional items on the ribbon there. This section right here that shows track, set regarding, convert to, add connection, and view. And these different options light up when they are enabled. Also, if we look up in the ribbon, there's another tab on the ribbon for CRM that allows us to get to additional functionality, to create new CRM activities, to quickly create an email, a phone call, or an appointment, to add any form of CRM record whatsoever, or quickly add an account, a contact, or a lead. And finally, to synchronize Outlook with CRM. Now, this synchronization between Outlook and CRM happens on a regular basis, but you can also initiate it manually by clicking this button. The Go Offline button we'll talk about in a moment. And finally, in Advanced Find, that's our query tool within CRM and allows us to very quickly query the database and retrieve information in the form of a view. And we can subsequently export that information to Excel should we deem it necessary. One of the most powerful things that you can do within CRM in the Outlook client is to be able to take it offline. The Outlook client allows us to carry a subset of the CRM database, namely those records that we own and records that we need to access, in a small database on board. It also provides a small web server that emulates IIS-7, but runs within our offline client machine. Therefore, road warriors who are working on an airplane or away from the internet have access to CRM functionality, and quite a lot of it, I might add. The other issue that's really powerful with using Outlook in CRM is the ability to open more than one view and to pin it open for access in the future. So for instance, as a manager, even though the My Open Leads would be the default view in CRM, as a manager, I can go and pin a different view and leave it open. So I can have one view for my open views and pin that open, and I also can have the open leads as well. So as a manager, I might want to see all of the leads that are open within my organization, but I also might want to work my own. You have this capability within CRM to do this almost anywhere. So as we drill down, you can see that the functionality within the box inside of Outlook looks pretty much like what we would expect to see if we were inside the web client. However, the other thing that we get that we're not able to do within CRM web client is we get preview pages. And the preview pages give us the ability to access information more quickly. So as you can see, I've got a preview page for my leads, I have one for accounts, and so on. So this allows me to preview the information without actually opening a record, giving me some faster productivity. Another area where that might pay off is in my activities, when I'm trying to drill down into the activities I have in front of me on my list. By clicking on individual records, then I'm updating the view that I see down below in the preview pane. The other area in which CRM truly excels in the Outlook client is the experience that you get when you do word mail merges. The steps are faster and more intelligent, and so I strongly recommend that any users that you have that do a lot of mail merges would be well considering using the Outlook client as their primary client rather than the web client. The CRM 2011 web client is a thin client with zero footprint on any PC. It's only supported by Internet Explorer 7, 8, and 9. Microsoft has said that support for other browsers is planned, but has not stated a time at the time of this recording. It has lesser functionality than the CRM 2011 Outlook client. It has no ability to synchronize email, contacts, or tasks, and has no offline capability. It is, however, very functional for certain users and XRM types of implementations that are using systems that have no need for email. The web client is also the optimal tool for doing heavy customization tasks. The CRM 2011 email router and technologies. The email router connects CRM to an email server and automates email processing for queues, web-only clients, and optionally offloads the email processing from Outlook should you wish to configure it that way. The email router can be connected to Exchange 2003, 2008, and Exchange 2010. Also, Exchange Online, or BPOS, is supported. Other servers include SMTP servers for outbound email and POP3 email accounts for inbound. The email router can be installed on your choice of the CRM server, the Exchange server, a completely independent server, or even a PC running Windows 7. CRM 2011 Multi-Tenancy. Multi-tenancy is the support of multiple organizations within a single deployment or set of servers. This allows a single server or server group to host more than one organization of CRM. Each organization is independent of the other, including security, customizations, reporting, etc. Organizations can share users, so it's one license per user will be consumed regardless of the number of organizations that a user is configured to access. Under the covers, each organization has its own organization name _ MSCRM database on the same or different SQL servers. All organizations share the configuration database for the deployment or installation. CRM 2011 Language Packs. CRM 2011 supports multiple languages within a deployment. All CRM deployments have a base language that's installed based upon the CRM SKU that was installed. All users in all organizations default to the base language of that installation for the deployment. But the CRM administrator can install and enable additional language packs on the CRM servers. This enables end users to choose between base and installed languages for their user interface as well as their help language. CRM 2011 Multi Currency Support. CRM 2011 does support multiple currencies within a single organization and deployment. Each organization has a base currency, which is the currency that the organization uses to generate its financial reports. The base currency is chosen only during CRM 2011 setup or organization creation, and once an organization has been created, the base currency can never be changed. Additional currencies are configured by the CRM administrator on an organization-by-organization basis. Exchange rates can be updated at any time. CRM financial transactions can be in any currency supported by that organization, and the financial data is stored in the transaction currency as well as the base currency. Resources. Downloads and links. The implementation guide and claims-based authentication guides can be found at this link. The Microsoft CRM SDK can be found here. And for the next couple of sections, you may want to download the CRM 2011 Virtual Machine for Partners Only, which can be accessed by partners with an appropriate account at this link here. That's it for this segment. Thank you for your time. I hope you found it helpful.